All right, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while taking part in the Samvidhan debate in the Lok Sabha, went all guns blazing against the Nehru-Gandhi family for making 75 amendments to the constitution during their tenure. He says Nehru-Gandhi family had made a habit of amending India's constitution as it suited their interests, starting with the country's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. While calling the emergency a black chapter in India's history, he's lashed out at Indira Gandhi for murdering democracy and the spirit of constitution. He's added that his government also made amendments to the constitution, but those alterations were instrumental in uplifting women, OBCs and the poor of this country.
अच्छा होता संविधान की शक्ति, संविधान की विविधताओं पर चर्चा होती, नई पीढ़ी को काम आता, लेकिन हर एक की अपनी अपनी मजबूरियां होती है, हर कोई अपना दुख किसी न किसी रूप में प्रकट करता रहता है। कईयों ने अपनी विफलताओं का दुख प्रकट किया है। अच्छा होता दलगत की भावनाओं से उठ करके देश हित में संविधान की चर्चा हुई होती तो समृद्धि मिलती अनेक देश की नई पीढ़ी को। जब इंदिरा जी के चुनाव को गैर रीति के कारण, असंवैधानिक तरीके से चुनाव लड़ने के कारण अदालत ने उनके चुनाव को खारिज कर दिया और उनको एमपी पद छोड़ने की नौबत आई तो उन्होंने गुस्से में आकर के देश पर इमरजेंसी थोप दी। जो परंपरा नेहरू जी ने शुरू की थी, जिसको दूसरे प्रधानमंत्री जी इंदिरा जी ने आगे बढ़ाया, क्योंकि खून मुंह पे लग गया था और इसलिए राजीव गांधी जी प्रधानमंत्री बने। उन्होंने संविधान को एक और गंभीर झटका दे दिया। सबको समानता, सबको समानता, सबको न्याय, उस भावना को चोट पहुंचाई। एक किताब को मैं कोट कर रहा हूं और उसमें प्रधानमंत्री उस समय के मेरे पहले जो प्रधानमंत्री थे उनको कोट किया है। उन्होंने कहा है, मुझे यह स्वीकार करना होगा कि पार्टी अध्यक्ष सत्ता का केंद्र है। इन्होंने तो प्रधानमंत्री के ऊपर एक गैर संवैधानिक और जिसने कोई शपथ भी नहीं लिया था, नेशनल एडवाइजरी काउंसिल पीएमओ के भी ऊपर बैठा दिया। अगर संविधान हमारे रास्ते के बीच में आ जाए, ये नेहरू जी लिख रहे हैं, अगर संविधान हमारे रास्ते के बीच में आ जाए, आगे नेहरू जी कह रहे हैं, तो हर हाल में संविधान में परिवर्तन करना चाहिए। ये नेहरू जी ने मुख्यमंत्रियों को चिट्ठी लिखी। पंडित जी का अपना संविधान चलता था और इसलिए उन्होंने इतने वरिष्ठ महानुभावों की सलाह मानी नहीं और उसे भी उन्होंने दरकिनार कर दिया।
Let me bring in Aishwarya Paliwal, who's tracking developments in the parliament. Aishwarya, Prime Minister Modi concluded his Samvidhan debate with a fiery speech targeting the Congress party. As expected, started off with the emergency period, went on to speak on multiple layers of how he quotes the Congress has violated the constitution. Give us more on what's been the reaction post his speech.
Well, we have seen, Nabila, how the opposition parties has now been saying that there was nothing new what the Prime Minister said. They have been listening to the Prime Minister speak about the same things. He's been speaking about the same things about the Congress party and about the Gandhi family. So nothing new. This is what the opposition leaders have been saying. Specifically, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, that was her first reaction. She came out and she said that the speech was a big bore. We have also seen how personally Prime Minister Narendra Modi chose everyone from top to bottom of the Gandhi family, spoke about the way way in which they have trampled upon the constitution. Now, this was a debate that was indeed being sought by the opposition. It was Rahul Gandhi and all the top leaders of the opposition. They believe that it is the BJP which is trying to trample upon the constitution. Now, if you remember, Nabila, the 2024 elections, the one word that we were constantly hearing was the constitution, the Samvidhan. The opposition, Rahul Gandhi specifically, wherever he was going, he was holding a copy of the constitution. And there was also a narrative, a very deep narrative, on the ground that if the BJP gets 400 plus, 400 par, then the first thing they will do is change the constitution. And we did see the impact. 240, that's the number of seats that the BJP got. So the opposition wanted to build upon that, and they wanted to say that they were the team they are the people who were actually fighting to save the constitution. The Prime Minister sort of turned the tables on them, Nabila, and he spoke about the fact that you look at the history, and history is replete with instances where constitution has been trampled upon, but not by us, by the opposition, specifically by the Congress party. Nabila.
Let's listen in on what he said about Jammu and Kashmir, about abrogation of Article 370, about Article 35A, accusing the Congress of keeping the parliament in the dark on 35A and awarding special status, special rights to permanent residents of Jammu and Kashmir, inevitably trying to divide or separate the people of J&K from the rest of India. Listen in.
35A जो संसद में लाए गया उन्होंने देश पर थोप दिया, और अगर 35A न होता तो जम्मू कश्मीर में जो हालत पैदा हुई वो हालत पैदा न हुई होती। राष्ट्रपति के आदेश पर ये काम किया गया और देश की संसद को अंधेरे में रखा गया। आदरणीय सभापति, ये संसद का अधिकार था, कोई अपनी मनमानी से नहीं कर सकता था, लेकिन अब उनके पास बहुमत था, कर सकते थे, लेकिन वो नहीं किया क्योंकि पेट में पाप था। आज कांग्रेस के लोग संविधान निर्माताओं की भावना का भी, सुप्रीम कोर्ट की भावना का भी अनादर कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि उनकी राजनीति को सूट नहीं करता है। उनके लिए संविधान वो पवित्र ग्रंथ नहीं है, उनके लिए एक हथियार है राजनीति का, खेल खेलने का हथियार बना दिया। लोगों को डराने के लिए संविधान को हथियार बनाया जाता है। समान नागरिक संहिता, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड, ये विषय भी संविधान सभा के ध्यान बाहर नहीं था। संविधान सभा ने यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड को लेकर के लंबी चर्चा की, गहन चर्चा की, और उन्होंने बहस के बाद निर्णय किया कि अच्छा होगा कि जो भी सरकार चुन करके आए वो उसका निर्णय करे और देश में यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड लागू करे। ये संविधान सभा का आदेश था। धार्मिक आधार पर बने पर्सनल लॉ को खत्म करने की बाबा साहब ने जोरदार वकालत की थी। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी कई बार कहा है कि देश में यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड जल्द से जल्द लाना चाहिए। सरकारों को आदेश दिए हैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने, और उसी संविधान की भावना को ध्यान में रखते हुए, संविधान निर्माताओं की भावनाओं को ध्यान में रखते हुए हम पूरी ताकत से लगे हुए हैं सेक्युलर सिविल कोड की।
Well, there you have it. Aishwarya, we heard what Prime Minister Modi had to say in response to that. You had Priyanka Gandhi saying all of them are feeling sleepy in the parliament. Now, we know those who are inside the parliament would be privy to what exactly may have happened. But she specifically says it was like a double math period, which was boring and had nothing new to add by the Prime Minister. He said what he always says, so what was new?
Well, we have seen this has become a battle between the BJP and the Congress. The Congress was feeling like a winner when they stopped BJP at 240 in Lok Sabha, wanting to build on it. But yes, we have seen the kind of debacle that has happened both in the state of Haryana and in the state of Maharashtra. So on the back of that, we have seen renewed vigor in the BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, leading the team and, batting from the front line, coming to the front and then making sure that he hits a six that is beyond the stadium. And this is exactly what most of the people were even hoping for. We all knew that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be taking on the Congress, the dark chapters of Indian history. That's also something that the Prime Minister will be speaking upon. The opposition obviously had geared up. They also now want to make sure that the upcoming elections, the state elections, the opposition has a united front. Because this is a battle. Now we are seeing, BJP on one side, its allies on one side, the opposition on the other side. We also heard Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. When she spoke about the fact that we want to make sure that the country remains united, and they are also have been pointing fingers, Nabila, at the BJP and saying that it is the BJP that wants to divide the nation. They are the ones who are communal. The Hindu-Muslim divide is being done by the BJP. Now, if you remember, it was Rahul Gandhi when he was speaking today. He said that people from Sambhal came to me. They were being hit because they were merely standing at the spot. And what is the need for the government to make sure that, they dig up all the mosques? So that is also something that we have seen the opposition speak about. Even when Akhilesh Yadav spoke about it, he touched upon Sambhal and said that if you keep on digging mosque after mosque, then the only thing you will do and the only thing that you will have is a dug up India, is a dug up entire country. So we are seeing how the opposition pointing fingers at the government and saying that you are being communal, you want to make sure that there is a divide between the Hindus and the Muslims. But the BJP, on the other hand, the top leaders of the BJP said that you do not understand the constitution. Now, if you remember, it was even Anurag Thakur who said that you don't even know the number of pages that are inside the constitution. You don't even know what this book actually means. He said that Rahul Gandhi, you first need to go home and read the book. You don't just need to make sure that you stand up and you show the book.
We saw attacks and counter-attacks from all sides. This was Prime Minister Modi's conclusive debate, and he also spoke about particularly the Muslim reservation. And that was expected to be to come up, and that's what happened. Prime Minister Modi said religious-based reservation is against the constitution and Congress has committed that crime. Let's listen in.
आदरणीय सभापति जी, जब हमारे यहाँ संविधान का निर्माण चल रहा था, तब संविधान निर्माताओं धर्म के आधार पर आरक्षण होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए, इस विषय पर घंटों तक, दिनों तक गहन चर्चा की है, विचार विमर्श किया है और सबका मत बना है कि भारत जैसे देश की एकता और अखंडता के लिए धर्म के, संप्रदाय के आधार पर आरक्षण नहीं हो सकता है। सुविचारित मत था, ऐसा नहीं कि भूल गए थे, रह गया था, सोच विचार कर तय किया गया था कि भारत की एकता और अखंडता के लिए संप्रदाय और धर्म के आधार पर यह नहीं होगा। लेकिन कांग्रेस ने सत्ता सुख के लिए, सत्ता भूख के लिए अपनी वोट बैंक को खुश करने के लिए धर्म के आधार पर आरक्षण का नया खेल खेला है, जो संविधान की भावना के खिलाफ है।